cheers to some self-care in the morning. That's one of the best things that I've made. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Mahua. I've been waiting to film this video all morning, but construction just right next to my window, people on my fire escape, not giving me any sort of peace of this apartment. So now that I sort of have quiet, I decided that I can finally start my morning and have some food. But today I wanted to make a little what I eat in a day, because honestly I've been in kind of a rut recently, and when you're in a rut, you know, you're feeling burnt out, you're feeling tired, and I usually like cooking for the most part, but I didn't want to cook anything at all. So I've been making a lot of cup noodles, ordering Taco Bell, and it's not good for my mental well-being, it's not good for my health, and I personally just like making things at home because it's a lot more nutritious, but I'm still getting into it, you know? I'm still getting out of the rut. The noise is back. The construction is back. You can never win in these New York City apartments, huh? Respect to these construction workers for working out in the hot sun, but like, you couldn't choose a better time. Alright, it feels like the construction has finally stopped, so now I can resume my video and finally eat. I'm telling you, I'm so hungry, but I could not eat anything because I was waiting for this to stop and so I can film. What I was saying is basically, I'm trying to get out of this rut, so I'm slowly trying to get back into cooking. And so that means making simple food, but still delicious food. Also, do you guys put your bread in the fridge after using it? Because I heard that makes it stay fresh, but I don't know if that's like a brown thing. If you're white, let me know if you put your bread in the fridge, because I heard a lot of mixed reviews. I'm gonna just make myself some toast right now, make it my style. It is kind of basic, but again, I'm not doing something fancy just for this video. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. All of the ingredients for all of the recipes will be listed down below, and this recipe for this avocado toast is fairly simple, but I'll show you anyway. So as I'm waiting for my bread to toast with some butter, I am cutting up all of the veggies, so that includes the avocado, and I also use some cherry tomatoes, and I personally like the baby tomatoes just because it is easier to put onto the avocado and it's easier to cut. And I realized that I actually ran out of avocado, so I just used some of the guacamole that I had, and that is the final look. And I just put some cherries on the side just because we need a healthy breakfast. I love when I have a nice breakfast at the start of the day because it just sets the tone for the whole day. Look how beautiful this avocado toast is with some cherries and some tomatoes. Just making food in the morning, I honestly don't really have that much time. Now it's summertime, so I do have a little bit more time to spend on myself in the morning, but it's just like my form of self-care, you know? It's so peaceful to make your coffee, make your breakfast. Usually I'm just like running around. So cheers to some self-care in the morning. Been doing work the past few hours, super hungry, but I don't want to eat lunch yet, and also I'm so tired wanting to combine coffee with my protein shake, but my partner was like, you're stupid for that. I'm so excited to say today's sponsor is Organifi. I love working with them, especially when I'm doing a video like this when I actually need to have some protein. Organifi is a line of superfood blends with high quality ingredients and plant-based nutrition. My favorite one, as you guys know from my previous videos, is this Organifi Complete Protein, and it has pea protein, flaxseed protein, quinoa protein, pumpkin seed protein, digestive enzymes, fruit and vegetable blend, and coconut milk. So if you're like me, you know the importance of eating healthy, but you don't always have the time or willpower to cook in the morning. Organifi blends make it easy and enjoyable to add more variety and nutrition to your day. These are delicious organic powders you can add to water, stir with a spoon, and enjoy anytime for more energy, nutrition, hormone balance, and peace of mind. As you guys know, I always have to do a little taste test, so let's see. So good, and this is gonna keep me full until lunchtime. So if you guys want to get 20% off your order, you can get it on Organifi.com/Mahua. So that's ORGANIFI.com/MOHUYA. Thank you so much, Organifi, for sponsoring this video. I had a really massive haul the other day. When I went grocery shopping, I went crazy. I think just because I've been wanting to try new foods out of this rut, and also it's probably the time of the month soon. So I got these new Nature Valley soft baked muffin bars, and I've never had that before, right? I tried it for the first time yesterday. So good. It literally just tastes like soft chocolate chip cookies. So I'm not really sure how this is healthy for you, but since it's Nature Valley, you gotta trust it, right? And it's 8 grams of whole grain. That's crazy. Anyway, we're gonna have that for now because I'm not ready for lunch yet. guys, a couple of hours later, I did some more work. It is lunchtime, and you know me, I'm a lazy girl, so for the most part, I'm not cooking every day. If I cook, I make a lot so it can last me for a day or two, and so that way I don't have to make food every single day. So I made sushi yesterday, and don't you worry, I did record the whole process yesterday, and you might think, because I used to think back in the day that it was so hard to make sushi, it's really not. And look how delicious this looks. For sushi, you need a very specific type of rice, and this is the one that I chose. So as I waited for my rice to boil, I actually defrosted my imitation crab earlier, and I just took it apart. I put 4 pieces, and I just made it really tiny by just tearing it apart. And this is just me prepping it before I start putting all the sauces. So since I didn't have sriracha, I just used mayo, and I used some cream cheese. I put a bunch of red seasonings to just make it a little bit spicier, and just to add some flavor to this imitation crab. I prepped all of my veggies. So for my sushi, I actually used avocado, I used cucumbers, and look how beautiful that looks. I also sometimes use baby carrots, but I didn't have any for this one. And this rice seasoning is very crucial to your sushi. It just makes the rice sticky. So make sure you put that after your rice has cooked. And then I put some sushi nori onto my rice bamboo board. And honestly, if you want to make it less messy, you can put some saran wrap around the bamboo, but I didn't have that, so I had to put it directly on there. So I evenly coated all of the rice onto the sushi nori, and I tried my best, and then I flipped it over so that I can put all of the toppings or all of the inside parts into the sushi. And then I tried my best to roll it. I honestly cannot explain it to you how I can do it because I'm not an expert on it at all, so you have to watch a video separately from this, but I tried my best to do it. And then I made another sushi roll, but this one was actually not flipped over, and I personally think it's a lot easier to roll this one when the rice is inside. And then you gotta get your sharpest knife and cut up the pieces, and honestly you cannot do it if you have a blunt knife. And then I took my favorite yum yum sauce and put it all over the rolls, and this just adds the flavor so much. And then I added some shrimp chips, and I crushed it with my fingers and just added as some garnish over it, and this is the final look. I think it looks beautiful, it tasted amazing, and you guys should try it. It's not that hard. The hardest thing about sushi, in my opinion, is just rolling it so that everything fits inside, it's a nice shape, and it doesn't fall out. I think that's like the hardest thing, but everything else is not too bad at all. And honestly, if I'm eating out a lot, especially with foods that I love eating, like sushi, poke bowls, all of that sort, why not just make it at home and learn how to make it? You know, get over that learning curve of you not knowing how to do something. Just experiment one day, try making it, and then you're gonna forever have that recipe, and you can just make it whenever you want, and it just saves you so much more money, you know? So this is literally my favorite thing to make. It does not take that long at all, and I love it. Do you guys do that thing where you're eating something really good and you just hyper fixate on something? Like sometimes I'll be staring at something for so long without blinking. Not normal. And I also don't have chopsticks, that's why I'm eating it the real brown way with my hands. So I actually just got a very fitting package, and it is from De Soy, and it is a drink company that is co-founded by Katy Perry. I've never had this drink before, but it's so fitting for this video. Like, the world is really working in my favor today. This big bottle came in kind of like an egg carton type of looking thing, and it literally looks like a bottle of champagne. These are actually non-alcoholic, and fun fact about me, I used to not drink anything back in the day because I just thought everything would make me break out. So the only thing I would drink is like water for the most part, and I used to hate sauces. But now my partner has really helped me, you know, not be so bland anymore and just branch out. So I've been trying just like different sauces, different drinks, and it has changed my life for the better. So this is sparkling non-alcoholic, made with reishi mushroom, passion flower, and then this is, whoa, Why did I think there was just one in here? My god, it's like a party in there. It has ashwagandha, tart cherry, and theanine derived from green tea. So I think I'm gonna have this since it's smaller. I don't know how this is gonna fit in my fridge, but pop a bottle of champagne. Cheers for this video. The sun is going down and I'm literally still working. All right, taste test. Oh, no. Hold on, I gotta get a Tide stick to clean the meat cleaning when there's literally no stain here. All right, cheers. Oh wow, this tastes very like ethnic. It tastes like there's like spice in it, if that makes sense. I'm so excited for dinner time because it's pretty late. I had a late lunch, so now I'm having a late dinner just because my work ended up going pretty late. But I bought this naan, right? And I feel so guilty because I bought this naan from Target for the first time ever. And it feels like I'm letting down my ancestors and letting down all my brown people for not buying from like an authentic brown store. I wanted to make some tacos that I saw on TikTok, and the outer shell isn't like a taco shell, but it's naan, it's thicker. And I'm really excited to make that. And I'm so grateful because I actually let my chicken out to cool down, I guess defrost early. And since I'm never on top of my cooking, it's kind of very last minute planning. I'm proud of myself for doing that. And I was just like thinking, I'm so grateful for having the privilege of just buying fresh foods because so many people are not able to just buy healthy food. The first thing you will do is season your chicken. I personally like making it spicy, but you can use whatever seasoning you would like. So while I put it onto the pan, I use low medium heat to cook it. And while I am cooking it, I'm prepping all of the veggies, I'm prepping everything else that I want to put in it. So I actually wanted to put potatoes on the side, and this is my first time making it. I just seasoned it with some parsley that came with it, and then I prepped the cucumbers and the tomatoes to kind of make my guacamole, and then I just put some hummus on the naan. I also toasted the naan just a little bit on the pan.
What's for dinner?
You know.
I don't know.
Just some yummy food you wouldn't know. And you're ready to stack all of the ingredients on top of the naan. Ready? Yeah. Yeah. Guys, I popped off. This is something you never thought you needed in your life. Honestly, it doesn't look the best because I tried folding it, but these things don't remain folded. It's like a combo between like Mediterranean gyro style and Mexican food. But look how good that looks. First time making potatoes, by the way. Wow. All right, taste test. Wow. I also want to let you know, I definitely don't make high quality foods like this every single day. Again, I am trying to get back into cooking, so this video kind of motivated me to make all the foods that I've been craving. So this is not realistic for the most part, but you know, I do try making foods that I enjoy for the most part for myself, you know? That item of food was so good. I could not even finish all of it because I made so much. So win for me because that's breakfast for tomorrow. But honestly, like, that's one of the best things that I've made. Anyway, that's the end to this video. Now I gotta clean all these dishes. But thank you so much for watching. I hope it gave you some inspo for making food, and if you're in a rut, I hope you get out of it soon and you're able to make food that you enjoy and is healthy for you. But please like and subscribe if you really liked it, and if you want to watch some more content on New York City. And I also made food vlogs. You can check out my Instagram and TikTok where I'm very active. I post almost every single day, and it's Labyrinth Av. And I also have a website where you can get some of my art and apparel. It's labyrinthav.com, and you can use code THANKS15 to get 15% off your order. And I also have a podcast called Difficult Dish where we talk about a lot of South Asian topics from the perspective of 23-year-olds living in America. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next week.